Hi guys, so I got a new camera and so far I've done a few test runs with it that I haven't posted or anything, just to see how it works. The only thing I don't like, I don't know if you can tell, but it like moves, kind of focuses with you, but whatevs. So today, as you can tell, I'm going to be doing my current face routine. I am whatever. I am getting ready to go to the movies with my family. We're gonna go see Identity Thief, so I'm excited because that movie looks so funny. But anyhow, so just a quick, background of how I've been doing my face routine. I have not been using a liquid foundation unless I really want something that's like completely flawless. But as you can tell on my face, besides some discoloration, I really don't have anything to cover up or anything like that. So what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, not us unless you're following at the same time you're watching the video, but whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm using a tinted moisturizer as in replace of like a foundation, and I am using my Milani powder, and this is in Fresco. Look at that. Look at that. You can see it, and my lighting just flopped all over the place. So anywho, we're going to get started, and I want to apologize for my last few videos, or maybe just one, I'm not sure. I got a new fish tank right behind where I put my camera, and I forgot to unplug it, so throughout the video you hear water running, and I just wanted to apologize for that. But anyways, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my e.l.f. tinted moisturizer and with SPF 20 in it, and it has all that good stuff in there too, and this is in the color Nude. So first of all, what I do is I take a little bit and place it around my eyes, just like that, just right where pretty much the concealer would go. And the reason why I do it like this is because I actually, like I said, I use this as a foundation also, and then I do my powder on top, which this is, the Milani is a powder foundation, so it does help a little bit more with the coverage. But because I use it as a foundation, I need the tinted moisturizer to still be kind of sticky and wet to hold, if that makes sense, like before it absorbs into my skin, to kind of grab the powder and set the powder, or use the powder to set it. So because of that, I don't have time to do my concealer before that all sets in. I'm trying to think of what concealer I want to use today. So I'm going to use my True Match, L'Oreal True Match concealer, and this is in N123 Fair Light. I really like this concealer. It's fairly blendable and it's creamy. I like it. So I just make a little triangle on my face, and also kind of extend it out this way, and the same on the other side. And I will bring that back in a little bit for some other areas that I want to conceal. And you can either use your fingers, or I'm using a foundation brush, a smaller foundation brush. And I'm just going to pop that into the skin, and right here at the bottom, like towards right here where it needs to be blended out, I just blend it out with the brush. Like, see how blendable that is? I mean, jeez. Besides a liquid concealer, how many concealers of a crayon like that can you just blend out like it's nothing? Okay. So that helps with the highlighting and concealer at the same time, doing it that way in the little like triangle. So the next place I'm going to add just a little bit more is to my nose right here, right underneath my nose where I get red. And just get the stuff on there and take a little bit of that concealer right into the bottom of my nose right there. It looks funny. And if you want, again, you can use your finger. I just prefer to use a brush that's a little bit faster. And I'm sort of in a rush. I normally don't like to do videos when I'm trying to get ready because I feel like I'm like in a rush and I don't like being rushed. So okay, so that's pretty much it for the concealer. Now I'm just going to take this and dab it on the rest of my face. And don't forget your neck. Now I'm going to take my Milani powder, and this is an e.l.f. complexion brush, and I'm going to set all of that . And again, make sure you get your neck. Now I'm going to take my e.l.f. pressed powder, and this is in Cocoa, and it is a dark face powder. This is, I think, the darkest that they have, so if you can tell, it's pretty dark, but I actually like it like that. I'm going to use this for my contour, and I take just a fan brush and lightly, because the stuff is pretty pigmented, I'm going to take it and from the top of my ear, just like this, I'm going to place that in the hollows of my cheeks. And as you can see, the way it gives my face a little more definition. So and it's really easy, actually. If you use a fan brush, it's a lot easier. Sometimes I do use like this, I don't know what, they don't name the, this one doesn't have a specific name on it for that, but it's sort of like a contour brush, you know, or like this angle brush. It just makes, it makes it, when you use one of those, it kind of makes it, you know, chunky, and not chunky, but really thick. And this, because it's really thin, kind of helps you out there with the placement. It helps you with the placement also. So I know it looks kind of dark on camera, but it's not. Okay, so as you can see, it gives my face a little shape. Then I like to take just a tad bit and go up around my temples and around my hairline. And a tiny bit underneath my little fat patch right there. And just blend the rest down. That's whatever's left on the brush. Okay. So, it's so weird. This camera just like follows you. I don't know if you guys can even tell, or if you're gonna be able to tell, but it's pretty funny. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm back to blonde. I kind of got tired of dealing with the purple that was in my hair, and I'm still working on getting the black out of my hair. So FYI, if anybody plans to bleach their hair out anytime soon and you have black hair, don't do that. Okay, so anywho, the next two steps are completely optional. I mean, all of this is optional, I guess, but the next thing I do is I take my Pearlescent Pink by Wet n Wild, and as you can see the color there, this is a blush. And I am taking the Angled Blush Brush by e.l.f. and just taking a tiny bit, I mean tiny bit, and putting that on the apples of my cheeks. Okay. And the last step for my face routine is this e.l.f. blush, and this is in Got to Glow. Oh, not focusing. Okay, whatever. And I'm taking a small tapered brush from e.l.f. again. By the way, I love e.l.f. brushes if you can't tell. So this color looks like this. It is like a white gold champagne-y kind of color. And then I'm just going to use this to highlight my cheekbones. Right there along the space in between your blush and your eye. Right where it pops up. Then I also take it down, I almost forgot. Down the bridge of my nose. And a tiny bit right here on the top of my forehead. So I almost forgot a step. I don't know how, but I did. So I'm going to go back with my Cocoa Pressed Powder, and I'm taking this angled fluffy brush and lightly putting it into there. Now I'm going to try to do this on camera. No, well, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to contour my nose. And right here is the biggest part of my nose at the bottom. So what I like to do is actually start down here and just kind of map out where I want to go. And then you want to go straight down. You don't want to follow your nose. You don't want to, you don't want to come down with your nose. You want to go straight down, make a straight line. And I'm going to do a little dark so you can see, hopefully. And then I like to actually blend it down this way. Okay? So I'm going to do the other side. Then I take a tiny bit in under my nose. And a tiny bit underneath my lip, my bottom lip. And that just kind of casts the shadow underneath there to kind of make your lip a little more pouty, looks a little more, plumped. Okay. So I did that a little dark for you guys to see, but as soon as I'm done with the video, I guess I can go ahead and blend it out. So I'm just going to take my powder brush, my powder brush, and I'm going to kind of blend that out and just kind of, there you go. And if you feel like you did too much of anything on your face, you can always take your powder brush and you know, kind of go over it and blend it out. So today I am using the Wet n Wild Fergie Collection lipstick in Fergie Daily, and it's just a really nice nude color. Really nice. I really like this. Like, this is what you call like a true nude. It's not white. It's not, you know, too, oh my god, where'd your lips go? So, yeah. Okay, so that is it for my current face routine. And, yeah, I hope you guys like it. And I hope you guys like this setup with the lighting. I'm still kind of working on that, but the new camera did really good, I think. And I actually, like, even more can't wait to do more videos for you guys. So yeah, that's all I have, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.